are going to get our pigs, to get our pigs, to get our pigs. We are going to get our pigs because they're really good. Welcome to Open Hand Farm, except I'm not on Open Hand Farm and I'm not Penny. But I am speaking on Penny's behalf today because I'm on a road trip here at Kemp's Custom Butchering, picking up a couple of hogs. Let's turn around and see the lovely facilities. This place, just north of Sedalia, Missouri, is a pretty good drive for us, but it's worth it, I think. They do excellent work. They were very pleased with the work they did last year. We are here at the loading zone. I've paid inside and ready to get our pork. As you can see, there are 8 boxes. Actually, you can't see it, but there are 8 boxes, trust me. 4 of them have the meat for Olivia. 4 of them have the meat for Penny, which is mine. I'm heading home now.
Okay, Mark is home with the hog, and in his video he said hogs, and that is because he picked up a hog for our daughter as well. We did not order 2. So what we've done right now, because we don't have time to organize it right this minute, is we've put it in this freezer back here, just however we could pack it in there. I had a couple of boxes in there that I was kind of practicing organization with. We shoved things in the boxes, shoved things around the boxes, and tomorrow we will go through it all, weigh it, mark it, organize it, and take you along with us. I know I told you my next video was going to be working on the larder. Don't worry, it will be, but this one just fits so perfectly in with working on freezers because we prepared that freezer for the hog. I snuck this one in. So thanks for being willing to finish helping me organize freezer space. And the next time will definitely be working on the larder. The first thing we needed to do was to pull out all the boxes and start sorting things. Mark kept a running tally on a piece of paper while I weighed each item and put the weight on the package. This way, if it was a roast or something, we would know that we needed a bigger one if we were gonna feed more people. Most of the pork chops were amazingly close in weight. I decided to use the same bagging principle that I used when I reorganized my chest freezer. I'll leave a card up here if you haven't seen that video. I was able to put 6 pounds of sausage per Ziploc bag, as well as 6 pounds of pork per Ziploc bag. And that way they wouldn't lay on a shelf and fall and roll everywhere. I could just lay the bags in there and we can just open them up really easily, pull out what we need and zip them back up. I love this idea. We started doing the bacon and it wasn't going to fit the way I was doing it. So I had to reconfigure how to make it all fit, but eventually I was able to fit 6 packages of bacon in each Ziploc bag. Now each package of bacon was very close to 1 pound. And then I also was able to have bags with bacon pieces as well as the jowl meat, and they were all labeled. Whereas last year I had to dig through all the bacons and figure out what I needed and where to get it. After we got done with the bacon, we went back to the bigger pieces again, weighed and marked, and then it was time to organize. So this box held mostly pork chops. I did throw, I believe I put the ribs in there. And then we had a box of pork roast, and we did have to end up putting a few items in my chest freezer. As we make room in the big freezer, we'll just transfer the meat from the chest freezer into the bigger one. No problem. Thanks so much for coming along as we sort through and organize our hog. I know some of you probably have questions like, how much did we pay for the hog? How many pounds did we get? So let me see if I can answer some of those. After it was cut into meat, it was 181 pounds and 1 ounce. So that's how much meat we picked up from the butcher. If we divide that from the cost that we have paid, it comes to about $5.50 a pound. Now, when I figured that out, I thought, oh, that's a lot of money for a pound of bacon or a pound of sausage. And Mark said, you know what? It doesn't matter, because at the store, they add water to all the meat so that it weighs heavier. We have pure meat. Also, we know what our pork has been fed. We know the farmer, so he is making money from us, which we don't mind. We know the family-based butcher shop that we go to that we love. We don't mind having them get some money made off of us. But then we went to Walmart to pick up a few little things, and I said, I'm just gonna price things here because that's where we would normally buy things. We have a little neighborhood market, Walmart, and I was shocked, you guys. I priced sausage first. Our sausage is in 1 pound bags, so I looked at 1 pound rolls of sausage, and I looked at Arby rice because that's a higher quality, and it was $5.12 a pound. That's not that far off from what we have for pure pork that we know where it came from, how it was fed. It was made with natural seasonings, and the Arby rice sausage actually has fructose corn syrup in it, along with sugar and dextrose and other things. So I feel really good about that. Then I looked at bacon. The plain cut bacon, just normal bacon that you would buy. Again, I used a name brand to compare. Well, ours is thicker than that, and we have a variety of different cuts. We have jowls, we have pieces, we have some center cuts, we have some regular cuts, but they're all thicker. So I also priced the center cut, and it was $7.96 a pound. And the thick cut was $7.32 a pound. So you guys, we got a good deal. I know last year when we did a video and we showed you everything, weighed everything out, measured, told how much we spent, whatever, we felt like we were paying more per pound than we would at the store, but we didn't mind. This year, we're not. I also priced pork chops. These were thin cut pork chops and probably have water added to them. And they were $5.17 a pound. That's not far off. And ours are thicker cut and so good. The pork shoulder roast that I found, I tried to find one that was like all natural, whatever. or as all natural as you can get at Walmart. And it was $3.64 a pound. So that is lower than ours, but it has water in it. And none of these taste as good as what we have in our freezer. I fried up some bacon the other day, and it had been a while. We had been buying some from Costco, some of their thick cut. That is good bacon. And I fried some of this up, and I'm not a bacon eater. I'd much rather have sausage, but it smelled so good. So I thought, I'm just gonna taste it. You guys, I had to eat another piece, and then I ate another piece. So I gave Mark a piece, and he goes, why did you do that to me? That is so good. I just want to keep eating it. I said, I know. I already did keep eating it. And we also cooked a pork roast for after church on Sunday. It was so delicious. So delicious. I am so pleased with paying $5.50 a pound as opposed to going to Walmart and paying more in some cases and not having the quality that we have. So I hope that answers some questions. And again, thank you for coming along. If you have never bought a farm-raised animal, you should try it. We had never done it before last year, and we are so glad we did. Now, next video, I promise, we'll be working on the larder where we are storing our produce and canned goods for this coming winter. And it needs a big overhaul. So come along, and blessings on you and yours until next time.